Hey everybody, and welcome to our Bravo recap show on Tuesday night. If you guys are watching on YouTube, you can click on those buttons below John. And thumbs up and subscribe, that really helps support our shows. If you are watching in iTunes, right, 5-star rating and a nice review is awesome too. You can check out all of our stuff over at yourrealityrecaps.com. And become a patron to support our shows. yourrealityrecaps.com/patron. You get access to the patron group and all that stuff that only patrons have that I can't think about at this moment.
So easy.
Oh, and if you're walking down the streets of New York City and you see a homeless person, no, that is not me. I'm sick.
But give them money anyway.
But give us money anyway. Yes. I'm good. John, before we talk Bravo, I don't know, just quickly, I don't know if you heard, but the edited live stream version of our stream is up now at yourrealityrecaps.com/NYC fundraiser.
Awesome.
And the links are working now on that page as well. Not so much here on You Now. Don't know why they haven't removed it yet, but I made a note and I'll email them again.
I know. That's so weird. It was going to the wrong place. Like, it wasn't even going to the Arthritis Foundation. It was going to some, like, U2 something. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's like they created clickbait to get more views on their own website.
They didn't do that. They wouldn't.
They wouldn't.
They wouldn't.
And lastly, I know just for those that are watching the playback or joining just now for the official start of our show, the Bravo info, the BB Canada info is up on our website now for everyone that's been asking too, how you can watch the live feeds, the live streams, what we're going to be covering, all that stuff is on the website now too. And lastly, John, pose so everyone can megaphone, up arrow, share the show, do whatever they have to do. Do it. Share the show, people. I'm gonna give no prize to anyone that shares it.
Oh, I need to share it too. I should share it as well.
I'm gonna give no prize to the best person who shares it.
Oh, good. I wanted right there with you rubbing your lips with that.
I'm gonna rub my lips with something in a minute. Pat that puss, says Miss Draper.
Pat the puss.
I have to say, John, that I believe it's Navy Jet over on Twitter is just very angry with me last week that we did not start with Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
It's true, and you know what, we're going to, because I haven't caught up with everything. So
good, I have, and yes, we have to start.
But I mean, I'm still behind on Potomac. I haven't watched Atlanta. I've seen a little bit of Vanderpump, and I've watched Beverly Hills this morning.
Well, that sounds like it's gonna be a great show.
Sorry guys, guess what I am? I'm a human being. Hi, just got off the plane just last night trying to catch up with all my stuff. Didn't have internet access on the plane like JetBlue said, so I'm behind in all my regular work that I do for money. So now I gotta do all that first before I can do this. Burp.
Yeah.
Hashtag real life problem. Sorry.
Yeah, I had all those problems too, and the flu, but I still watched them.
Those problems too.
And the flu. So glad. I watched them.
You're so great.
And I watched them.
Is the right link on the website now? How's that going?
Yep, it's up. Yep, it's up. Ho, who is this John? Where's Jelly? Exactly, Virgo Baker. Where is Jelly? Where is Jelly, indeed? So, wow, John's energy, says Lori. You can watch TV on the plane.
I did. I watched all the reruns of Beverly Hills.
Well, let's talk about Beverly Hills a little bit. And, I'm sorry, I think Lisa Vanderpump was borderline racist, calling Faye Resnick, who's borderline a person of color, a monkey. She did. She said, I thought it was racist. When are you why'd you let that orangutan out of the cage? Says Lisa Vanderpump about Faye Resnick.
Everybody's saying what a nice person Faye Resnick is. I don't know who Faye Resnick is from 1994. Did she just kind of dive into all of that? She wrote this tell-all book because she knew a few of them. And then thought, oh, you know what? Playboy, I think she's kind of pretty. So now she's going to do a spread. I don't know. That was 20 years ago. People change. I thought it was very interesting that Kathleen was like, listen, I was kind of had all this harbored up for 20 years. And Faye was a lot different than I thought she would be. So I don't know what's going to happen. Lisa Vanderpump says she doesn't hold a grudge. Please. Isn't that what holding a grudge is? Like Kyle literally had to say it in her interview. That's what it is.
And then I like how Lisa was at the end was like, well, I've joked about it too much, so I don't want people tell me I'm holding a grudge. I guess I'll stop now.
Well, I think it's interesting because we've got Vanderpump season going on the same time as Housewives. I know things are happening. Like this housewife is probably 8 months ago. Vanderpump's probably 5 months ago. We see nothing keeps Lisa Vanderpump up at night. But yet on Vanderpump, it's her son that's acting like a total fool and getting too drunk and bashing out his teeth. And that should keep her up at night. We also see that Stassi has treated Lisa Vanderpump a lot worse than Faye Resnick did. But Vanderpump seems to be more upset with Faye than Stassi. So I don't know. It's all confusing to me.
Well, I'll fill it in for you. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has absolutely zero drama this season.
I love it.
They're so desperate for drama.
My favorite season so far.
They're just desperate for drama, and nothing's working.
What's desperate? I mean, yeah, look at Yolanda's pictures on Instagram. I had the same kind of reaction as Lisa Rinna did, getting into those conversations. This is called, like, real drama, not fake made-up Brandy spilling wine and slapping you in the face drama. That's created crap. This is real drama. Yolanda's posing these pictures. Yolanda thinks she's doing this awareness thing on Instagram. And other people in Beverly Hills think that she's just trying to get some sympathy. It's called real drama. Real, not fake Brandy drama.
I liked that Glammy, Princess Glammy, tweeted out last night, which I thought was really funny. And I thought the same. And I thought the same thing that remember last week when Yolanda was like, I don't put any toxins on myself. None. Not hair dye or nail polish. Nothing. And then she's in her interview and she has like a French manicure. Which I thought that was very interesting.
Well, we also know that they do all those interviews at the end. And we also know that Yolanda is feeling much better. And I think that it's very interesting when a lot of ladies do the silicone, whether they get lifts or full sizes bigger than what they've had. And when that bursts and you let it go for so long and it kind of covered, it was just stretching all over her stuff, causing her immune system to work overtime. Maybe now can fight the Lyme disease. And it sounds like it has. I don't know. But I like it. I like figuring things out. I don't need this stupid Brandy crap.
Why did it take me so long to realize that our lemon-obsessed Yolanda got Lyme disease? I feel like there was a lot of jokes we could have been making there that we have missed.
Well, we've got lemons in Orange County with Shannon, right? Shannon, if you went and put 9 lemons in a bowl.
9 lemons in a bowl.
Yeah, put 9 lemons in a bowl. Yolanda's got lemons. I love lemons. Too. I like putting them on my fish. I like putting them on my pork tenderloin when I marinate it. So, yeah.
Little Big Red in the chat room says Taylor Armstrong looked like Ursula last night. Yeah, Taylor Armstrong looked like a freak.
She looked like a total freak.
And a creeper. Like, she was like this, like, oh, am I in this conversation? Do they totally have to let me back on the show if I'm involved in this conversation? Yeah.
Was the crystal meth free when I walked in? Thanks. She looked crazy.
How much do I get paid when I show up on camera? Because this seems like an intense conversation that they won't be able to edit me out of if I'm standing right in between both of you.
Well, I was wondering where Camille was, and then you see her later on. She's dancing. I mean, Camille's, I think, 40-something, and she's dancing like she's 60-something. I mean, you know how, like, kind of old women dance, old woman dance. Like,
And we know she's no stranger to the pole, so that was a little interesting.
Okay.
Seriously. Sounds like your weekend. Yes, exactly. I thought it was interesting. I was looking for something I could use to do a hog or beep out my voice so that I wouldn't have to say the word. I'm not going to say that word, but I loved our Pat the Puss girl. Erica, when the other one is like, you're not allowed to say the see you next Tuesday word. Don't say it.
You know, I kind of like Kathleen. I don't like the word either. I don't like it. I just think it's kind of gross. Maybe just because I don't really know what one looks like or whatever. And I don't need to know. But I was kind of agreeing. But then I love Erica saying, you know what? I just won't say it around you. I love that she just says it to your face, and she just, she's just real. It's black and white. It's not gray. I love the conversation in the car when she literally said Lisa Rinna got involved in a conversation and the word Munchausen happened to be in it. Like, she reiterated the comment exactly the way Lisa Rinna did. There was no spin on it. There was no anything that we've seen Lisa Vanderpump do, that we've seen Kyle do, that we've seen everyone do but Erica. I fucking, whoops, I like it. It's no BS. No BS.
And that's why she won't be back next season. But
I think she will.
I love her, and I loved how in her one-on-one she was like, okay, how do I feel about this? Number one, I don't care what you think. And number two, I just won't say it around you. And I thought that was perfect. Like, you're an adult. It's not like there are kids around and you're screaming the C word. You're adults.
You need to understand something. When there's one person that's like that and everyone else can't kind of handle that kind of confidence or that straightforwardness, drama's going to happen. We are not done, people. This season is just beginning, and we got this OJ stuff happening, and then we got the OJ series happening. It's going to be good, and I can't not wait.
Yeah. Love Riley says, you don't talk like that, Erica. And Erica goes, yeah, I do.
I love it, right? What about when Lisa Rinna went to visit Erica at her house and said that Lisa Vanderpump's house looks like a disco compared to this one?
Oh, I think they're on crack. That house is not, I mean, it's a different style, but I would take Lisa Vanderpump's house in a second.
Well, I think because we're younger, we would too. I definitely love Lisa Vanderpump's, but I mean, there's a kind of a difference between kind of old money done right than just kind of flashy glass walls, glass doors, disco.
Good. I'll take new money done wrong then over old money done right.
Old money lasts longer. See, look at
you. I don't need like leaves and textured wallpaper and like
That's old money Pasadena.
Well, I like new money wherever.
Right,
I like duck
Long
poop.
Island.
I like duck poop in the front of my house. That's what I like. I like that money.
Right. Excuse me, Del Taco. I'm talking to the wrong person.
Exactly. Del Taco all the way. Miss Draper says, I love Erica's house. Me too.
Me too. We'll live there together, Miss Don Draper. And we'll never even have to see each other because it's so big, but we'll have tea in the afternoon.
Eek says, does Kyle have a must show me doing a split clause in her contract? Because really,
it's amazing. I think it's amazing that she could do it. I love Lisa's comment saying I can barely get my socks on, but there's Kyle doing the splits. It's so funny.
I think it's funny. I definitely think it's funny. I feel like, I get you're saying it's a real drama, but I just feel like this season, they're throwing stuff at the wall. We haven't had any fight. And we might like it, but I got news for you. The majority of Housewives fans need a fight. They need drama. They need Housewives not being friends anymore. Kind of like what's happening.
And they need to watch Basketball Wives or something. I mean, we've seen, Portia and Cynthia get into it physically this season. I think that's disgusting. I'm so sick of people, women, men, whoever, putting their hands on each other. Let's use our words. You know what I mean? If there's some drama, let's use our words. We don't need to use our hands anymore. I'm getting sick of the physical hand touching, kicking, that kind of stuff.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Is it just me, or does Kyle and Mauricio's marriage seem a little meh? Yeah, it seems like it's for show.
It's a little. Well, God, I know what scene you're talking about too, and I can't
When
remember.
she's like, I love you so much. It's
And
been
he was
20
in Bachelor,
years.
right? He was in
Yeah.
Bachelor.
It's been
She's been
20
like
years. This whole party is all about our love because nothing says we're in love like this party.
dressing like a hooker.
Again, when people try really hard to convince you of something, it's usually because they're lying. Just saying.
I agree.
Marriages. Women need to empower each other instead of ripping, weaves, and gossiping. I agree. Unless the show is called Real Housewives, then rip and gossip.
No,
Just
but
that.
I'm saying, and they kind of set each other our expectations a little bit. They said that we're not going to have this kind of physical wine throwing, slapping drama. It's real drama that we're going to see, and that's what we're seeing, and I like it. I don't, I need to watch Atlanta. I need to watch Potomac. I feel like you're forcing me, Curto, because yeah.
Okay, so redheaded Michelle says, okay, call me naive, but I don't get the connection to the OJ trial. Neither do I. All I know is Faye Resnick was somehow involved in the OJ trial, as in, like, I'm the friend of a friend and I saw something happen.
Catherine was good friends with Nicole.
Oh, good. So if you get
And so they
murdered.
knew her. And so Faye Resnick is saying that Catherine's husband at the time, not the one that's on the
Oh.
show, Nicole was having an affair with him, which was not true. But this is what Faye said in her book. And she said that Catherine was the kind of woman who just looked away and didn't care because she's rich and she doesn't care. And that Catherine's saying that is untrue.
Okay,
But go
okay,
ahead.
wait, because you went too fast, and if I'll understand it, then everyone will understand it. Okay,
Okay.
so because this is important, because I'm watching this OJ show, so I'm sure John.
And I haven't watched that yet. I'm behind people,
Okay.
but I put it on my
Okay.
DVR, so don't spoil anything for me.
So,
I already heard you think
well,
John Travolta was creepy, but whatever.
Spoiler alert, she's dead. Nicole Simpson, it's a true story, I don't know if you heard. Nicole Simpson was best friends with Faye Resnick. Is that the first start of the story?
Well, maybe not best friends, but friends with
Okay,
her.
good friends. And Kathleen did what?
So Kathleen was friends with Nicole. Faye Resnick said that Nicole was having an affair with Kathleen's husband at the time, not the one on the show.
Okay,
Not
got
the
it.
basketball player.
Got it.
So in her book, she said that yes, Nicole was having an affair because Faye Resnick was just close to everyone, and Catherine saying it wasn't true. My husband did not have an affair with her. This is something Faye Resnick just said as gossip, but put in her book and kind of drug us in this whirlwind of crap. Catherine said it wasn't true. Faye Resnick portrayed Catherine as a wife that turned her head while her husband had affairs, and Catherine is saying she wasn't that kind of wife. But it now is not married to that man, is now married to this.
Okay, got it.
Does that make
Now,
sense?
it makes perfect sense, and I will say this. I'm putting in a prediction. Catherine's the murderer. Catherine killed
Miss Don
Simpson.
Draper added that Catherine's husband was the guy driving the Bronco when OJ was on the run.
Okay, Catherine definitely killed Nicole. I'm calling it. Let's see how Ryan Murphy ends this one.
You're so bad. Well, he can't end it differently because it's a true story. Get off American Horror Story. It's over. Okay. And Scream Queens and all that.
I will say this. What I did learn from the O.J. Simpson thing, which I thought was interesting, how much I didn't know this, but, all of these
Big Red.
All of the Kardashians are involved in it, and I didn't know that the Kardashians were friends with OJ and those people. And
that's the attorney. Robert Kardashian was OJ's attorney, one of them.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
You weren't 14. I don't know why this is new information.
Actually, I was. I was like 12, Grandpa. Sorry, I wasn't like 12-year-old Derek. Like, ooh, let's see what the sports player has going on right now.
Well, that's how they're all tiny, because that was the attorney, yada, 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 who I think David Schwimmer's playing on the show.
Giselle says listening to the book that the series is based on is fascinating. Ooh, Giselle, you'll have to tell us what's different then between the book and the show.
Absolutely.
Chris and Robert Kardashian were good friends. Okay.
Yeah.
Eric, I just laughed so hard at you. I don't know why.
I do.
Okay. So what else from Housewives? Nothing really. I mean, Lisa doesn't like Faye. She had her little interaction with Faye, and it wasn't anything really that bad. And then once again, it's like I feel like they're forcing Lisa and Kyle drama. Like they tried to start the episode with it. Kyle wasn't having it.
You need to just relax. Like every season, they're forcing the drama and forcing this. I think Atlanta's forced. If you look at the difference between Beverly Hills and Atlanta this season, it's looking a little forced. Okay, Phaedra owes Todd some money. I like that part, but everything else seems a little forced. This seems a little more organic than the last season of Beverly Hills. Just relax. Get some hot water with some lemon for your voice and just watch it and relax.
You think that Lisa Vanderpump waited until Kyle came over to discuss an issue with Faye Resnick that she had 2 seasons ago?
Oh, I know.
Right. Fake and forced. Anyway.
Better than a slap in the face. Better than wine being thrown on you for no reason.
But I think Brandy did that on purpose because glug glug.
She said she did it on purpose because she felt that there was no drama, so she took it upon herself to create drama. She has said it.
Good, I love her. I could believe the part Robert... Oh, right. Oh, we won't tell John that part because I never heard that part before. I personally don't think so. Yes, love, Riley. Okay, so that was pretty much it for Beverly Hills. I don't really feel like too much more happened.
Here's the part that I'm having an issue with Beverly Hills.
What?
My partner and I, we said it. We love Eileen Davidson.
Oh, right.
We love Kristen on Days of Our Lives. We want Kristen to come back, but she's probably not. She's just going to be on Young and the Restless as Ashley Abbott. But we're really disappointed in her furniture, the way she dresses,
the way she looks.
I like the way she looks. I think she's a beautiful woman, but I'm just disappointed at her style is just so different than ours. And actually, we were watching this episode this morning discussing it, and I'm like, even he said, I almost kind of don't want to watch this anymore because I'm losing my luster for Eileen, Kristen, whoever. I know Eileen, Love and Kindness, her bedroom furniture is just so dated. It's just not something I would accept for free. It would be part of maybe a haunted house I was putting together. I don't know.
Summer says she looks frumpy. Yeah, I don't like her. I've never liked her.
I mean, I don't know what's going on with Lisa Rinna, if her dress is too tight, but if you look at some of the shots, she's wearing that red kind of dress, and I don't know if it's her bra's too tight or the dress, but her armpit skin looks like a bunch of intestines are popping out. I don't know if you've seen that, but I don't like that.
It sounds like
people need to know what size Spanx that they're supposed to be in. I don't know if Lisa Rinna is trying to literally put the smallest Spanx she can find, like a 6-year-old, or Lisa Rinna's tiny, but I think she's squeezing into these outfits a little too much. Like that.
I didn't look. That area that you're describing seems too close to her boobs.
Like the armpit.
It was too close to her boobs, and I agree. It looked like a boob. And I wish I would have taken a screen grab, but, I'm all about empowering women, and I didn't want to tear Lisa down. However, in the scene with Kyle, when they're having their fake conversation about how mad Lisa is, she has, a hanging roll. It looked like it makes no sense. It was hanging like this, as if I just had a fat roll on one. Lisa.
Rinna?
No, Lisa Vanderpump.
Okay.
She has her normal chin, a normal chin, but then just on this one half, Like, it pulled all the way down. Like, a fat blobule came down, and then it was gone in the next scene. But that whole scene...
Yeah, but I get to rewatch that.
You need to go... Look at when she's talking to
Kyle. I love seeing, too.
See, Addie0615 says, oh my god, I noticed that, Eric. It was so distracting.
Oh my god, Little Big Red, the tape must have come loose. That's hilarious. That kind of stuff is kind of what I like. Like, I'm always looking at Erica, too. I love Erica, but I'm always looking at her. She is just she puts herself together. And you guys, you know what? And Eric, it's a reality show. Of course, things are going to seem a little weird and a little staged. It's a show. Mm-hmm. Okay? It's not scripted. I get there's some bullet points. But yeah, it's going to look a little staged, but whatever. But little stuff like that, like Lisa Rinna is not fat. She is thin as a rail. We can see that. But then you got all that blobbiness under the armpit. I don't get it. And it was just so weird. Like, we paused it. I should just find it and tweet it out.
You should do it.
But I'm scared Lisa Rinna will block me because I think Maximus' mom said less about her and got blocked.
Well, anybody that doesn't stick with the script, I'm so real. I'm so real. I gotta be the realest of the reals. Real people don't wear Spanx, so I don't know what you're talking about. Pit blob, says Giselle. Exactly. Old age, honey.
Blob. That's hilarious. I love it.
The blobby is from the lipo. Ugh. Well, I agree. I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens next week. I mean, I hear the Kim train's coming to town. The non anything from Yolanda and Lisa was pointless. Like, Yolanda was like, okay. Oh, they're talking about my kids? Oh, Lisa Rinna's here to apologize? Whatever. It's like they can't have an argument if their life depended on it this season.
Well, see, I don't think Muhammad's very, very happy with Lisa Vanderpump. I mean, even lately in the media.
But Lisa didn't do anything. If I specifically remember that scene, Lisa kept saying, she didn't bring it up. Kyle brought it up, and she kept saying to Kyle in that scene, we're not talking about this, and she was getting mad at Kyle, I don't want to talk about this. So Lisa has no blame on this one. That was all Kyle. So just watch the scene back and we're fine. Love and Kindness says, I'm living for the Erica show. I agree. I want all Erica all the time.
Love the Erica show. You know, another thing too, besides her style, Eileen's style is just, you know, the sit there and I can't let things go and stuff with the comment about with her marriage and stuff.
Right.
Like, that's a little like exhausting.
Desperate for a storyline.
No, I don't even know if it's desperate, but it's just like, you know, okay, Eileen was she legally technically still married when she started having feelings for Vince? Yes. Did she separate from her husband before she started doing things besides being a character on TV? Yes. Did she kind of do the right things? Yes. Is it still technically, I guess, called an affair? Yes, because she was still legally married, right?
Right.
Is that, folks in the chat room, is that accurate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's accurate. I think
but she got wine thrown in her face last season because she had an affair on her husband, and Brandy is a victim of all of that. Okay, you know what I mean? It just
right. No,
stuff happens. You fall in love with other people. Unfortunately, sometimes it just doesn't work out.
Well, yeah, stuff does happen. I agree. And stuff is happening over on Vanderpump. But let me say this. You know what you all should do, all 135 of you people watching? Well, actually, not this show. But you should all go tweet. You should all go tweet Erica Jane and be like, Erica Jade, you need to follow Reality Recaps. You need to get on the show with the gays. Everyone needs to go tweet Erica Jade and get her on here. But don't link her to this episode. Let's not let this be the example. She's going to be like the homeless person and that. And what show is this? I said and him.
And what?
I said and him. And the jelly. I didn't call you the jelly. Virgo Baker did. But apparently it's a compliment. I'm the mean one. Eileen took it overboard. Exactly. Brandy's nonstop pity. I miss Brandy and I don't care.
Vertigo Baker, I would love to see Tori Spelling on The Housewives as well.
Oh my God, so would I. I would love. Tori's dad would have jumped out of his grave if he knew what that kid is doing for money.
Well, God, he should have left her some.
Yeah, seriously. Maybe if you want to put it all in the hands of your freaking crazy ass wife.
God, right? I mean, we've got Lisa. Tori's a hustler just like Lisa Renna. I'd love to see those two hustlers go at it. Who's going to wear what? Okay, I'll wear 5 Depends. Woohoo! I'll wear one on my head. I'll wear one and soak up the sweat in my blobby armpit.
Oh my God. I miss it. I was gonna say I miss Virgo Baker for some reason. I miss Tori Spelling. I miss the Tori Spelling. And when it got too dramatic over her and Dean cheated, then the show went downhill. But I liked it when those shows were fun.
See, I loved it, and I loved it when she was in Fallbrook and they had the bed and breakfast.
Yeah, that was good.
I love that.
Loved it.
Loved it too.
Wonder why Tori's dad only left her under $1 million. Because he probably couldn't stand her either. And the hoarding. Right, exactly. Okay, we we need to talk about...
because Candy, we got to make sure Candy, the wife, has a gift wrapping room still.
Oh, so great. I wish I had a gift wrapper. Anyway.
You would need one. You would have one.
Yeah, I do need one.
I would have a chapel in my house like Erica to pray for you.
Oh, yeah. By the way, good. Thanks for reminding me. Chat room, by the way, is it bad if when holy water hits your skin, it sizzles? Asking for a friend.
Is that the question? The advice question?
I don't know. Do you still need the advice?
Are you talking to me?
No.
Holy water right now.
Oh, boy.
My throat, it's dirty.
Not today, Satan.
Jeez.
So I know you didn't watch a lot of Vanderpump. You said you watched a little bit of the beginning. Again, not really much on the pump. We see Jax doing his fake crying.
I think Stassi's pretty funny on this last episode. Really?
Stassi, how you said how you feel about Eileen is how I feel about Stassi.
I love this Stassi though. I love the fact that she's like, look where my life is. I'm moving in with the girl that cheated on my best friend who cheated on me with my friend.
Yeah. The girl who was a raging bitch to everyone for being
is paying
hypocrites.
For her sins. She's paying for her sins. What comes around goes around, and now we're watching it go around, and I love every second of it.
Well, here's what I think. I think once she gets full-time on the show again, like next season, she'll be right back to old Stassi.
Do you notice during the commercial breaks, the group picture, all of a sudden Stassi's right there on the left?
Yep.
Wasn't there before.
Well, I'm calling it right now. Somebody remember this show. This Stassi is fake-ass Stassi, and she's not being real, and I hate it.
I like a little humble kiss-ass Stassi to get some money in her pockets. Her blog's not doing good. She's not doing great in her relationship. She's got to bring some income in. I'd be, unfortunately, kissing Lisa Vanderpump's ass, too.
Patty Thompson says, Stassi trying to be humble is hilarious. Yeah.
It is that. I agree with that.
Yeah,
we know she's being fake.
Yeah.
But we're watching her grovel, and you know what? All the nasty things she has said and done with the cloth that wrapped around an acid dildo or whatever she said. Oh my God, I love it. And what about Kristen? Boy, she's still a freak too.
And now you're staying in the apartment of the acid dildo girl, Stassi. This makes a lot of sense.
Maybe they could get a 2-sided one and share it.
Ugh. By the way, because I apologize, thank you very much, Halikon, for being the #1 fan, and SS Latte for being the #2 fan. And as usual, I can't scroll past who the #2 fan is, so I don't know who the others are.
Oh, let me look. It is Elizabeth.
Thanks, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Whitworth and New Jersey girl.
Oh.
Fourth one who we met and hung out with.
Hot
and
girl.
Giselle's office.
Thank you, Giselle and Jersey Girl, and
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. And as Escalante and Hollycott. Stassi's imagined tortured for her friends were always the best, says Love Riley. I agree. But that's the Stassi I want back. I don't want the Stassi back that's like, oh, trying to get along with Kristen now. Oh, we're going to move on. Everything is just great. I'm going to go apologize to Lisa. You flipped out on her months ago, called her an old lady, and P.S., the only reason, I'm sorry, Lisa has you back is, again, because the show's lacking drama.
Now, do we think it was classy that Lisa paid $900 in cash for the sex tape, and how she responded with, I had to meet with that dirty person to give him the money?
Yeah, Lisa is smart, intelligent businesswoman. You already admitted that it was an employee. So let me get this straight, Lisa. Your employee was blackmailing you. And you were like, okay, I'll pay it.
No, blackmailing Stassi, not Lisa.
No,
Lisa just took care of it.
Okay, well, went to the restaurant and told Lisa, who he knows is the executive producer of this show.
I had to meet with that dirty person and give him cash.
Right, Love Riley says it was to protect Lisa's reputation and Lisa's show. Exactly. His blackmailing Lisa.
So she can write it off, and then Stassi's like, I have money here. I have some money. Here's some money. I didn't want your money.
Stassi's family is loaded. Like, loaded.
Oh, you know they aren't.
Oh, here we go. Stassi's family is loaded. Not Stassi. Her dad is some, like, big
so we got a Tori Spelling situation.
Right. You know Lisa and Ken
Schroeder's
Miss Don Draper says, you know, oh my God.
30,000 is what Stassi's worth.
They
30,000.
Okay, I'm talking about her family. I didn't say her. Miss Todd Draper says, you know Lisa and Ken watched that tape. Oh, yeah, they did. Oh, yeah. Ken was like...
Schroeder's mother.
See what I mean.
A deadbeat. Okay.
Did you see the art studio her dad owned, says Virgo Baker. No, I did not. I want to know why this guy only asked for $900. That's a good point. That may be why it wasn't blackmail.
When people are on drugs, they really don't understand. Like, it's like the Austin Power things. $1 million, but then he doesn't understand that you should be asking for a lot more. They're crack whores in LA, so
I actually think I figured it out, because I'm gonna go with Lisa is intelligent enough to stop blackmail. So I think what it is it
robot voice.
Oh, robot voice. Okay, we'll come right back. Or wait, maybe not. Hold on.
Okay, I'm still looking for Stassi's family. He's so rich I can't find him.
Okay, yeah, you still look for that.
Stassi Schroeder, dad's name. Do we know the name?
No, but can you type in the chat room, we're coming right back, so I can end it?
Yep.
And then, hi, YouTube.
Hi,
one's
YouTube.
For you. I'm waiting for it to pop up. Coming right back. Okay, great.
Donate to the Arthritis Foundation.
Wrong
link.
Yes.
Wrong link.
Don't donate to the arthritis. I mean, donate to. Don't click the link in the You Now is what I mean.
Mark Schroeder.
Now we're bringing back up. Hi, everybody. Sorry, love show.
Everybody.
We're back. Smile. You're not smiling. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. Apparently, if you hit the space bar, it takes a picture. Back again. Uh-oh. Go live. Okay, we're back. We are back. I'm not losing the goddamn punchline to this joke, because
it's a good one.
Kathy's here. Remember when Stassi's family was on The Amazing Race, says Virgo Baker? Yes, I do.
Oh, they didn't win.
You mean hashtag when hi Jersey girl, love you back. Jersey girl, side note, I sent you a DM. Okay, you're all filing back in. Is audio good? You guys tell me if the audio is good. I'm so sick of this. This is what I'm saying to you now. We're going over to Blab unless she fixes damn bugs. I'm over it. I'm over-ended the damn show. Okay, yes, it's good. Okay, so here's basically what I was saying. Oh, wait, I hate when you lose all those likes. Oh, me too, Cool Beans. Me too.
Right?
It's hard. And I'll delete this show too. So if you want to watch anything we're saying from this point forward, you're going to have to watch it back on our website, yourrealityrecaps.com/Bravo, or over on our YouTube channel. Because pretty much I delete the second half of shows now because I don't like them. Okay, so wait. Here was my point. I think I figured it out.
Right.
Lisa is a smart businesswoman.
Mm-hmm.
She would not be blackmailed, is my point. She would have this person arrested. I think what happened is...
She never said she was blackmailed, though. Stassi was blackmailed, and Lisa took care of it, right? Or did my Xanax kick in?
Your Xanax kicked in. So I think what happened was this person was just simply filing a claim. I think he finger banged Stassi, all the demons came out of her and ruined his, like, really expensive bedding, probably. And all he was trying to do was...
to make the decimal point go to the right.
Right. He had some nice Ralph Lauren bedding, and he went to Lisa.
Looked up her net worth and went $30,000. Okay, maybe I can get $900 out of her.
Yeah, I think that's what he did.
That's what he did.
Do you lose the bars too? No, SS Alate. We do not lose the bars as well. We always get to keep the bars, and thank you. Stassi says she told him no, and then Lisa stepped in. So I'm guessing he tried to blackmail Stassi, didn't work, so then the guy went to Lisa.
Well, then because now Lisa went, listen, Stassi, I feel bad. You've been friends with Pandora forever. I know you made some mistakes. If you go on my show that I executive produce and grovel at a table with me, I'll give you $5,000 an episode and pay the guy off. What do you say?
Yes.
Okay.
There's nothing I wouldn't do for $5,000 an episode, Lisa. Lisa, you can put me naked in the middle of your restaurant and whip me $5,000 an episode.
Oh my God.
You can. I might give a limb. I might give a finger digit for $5,000 an episode.
You are crazy.
No, I'm hungry.
My stomach's growling.
Yeah, I'm hungry and food costs money. Lisa should have taken the money. I know, I think Lisa should have been like, thank you, love. Thanks for that $900.
Yeah, it would have been well worth the money to see Stassi grovel. Absolutely.
I thought it was. I like when Stassi was like, "You're being so mean.
You hate me, don't you? Oh, stop it! You're not important enough to hate. Now sit down." And she's got those lips and trying to eat and drink the tea, and it's just.
I love that line. I love that line the first time when Julie Chen said it. Julie Chen made that line famous of like.
Kathy, yes, John, give Eric some money.
Okay, give me some money. John bought me and Amanda a very nice dinner, apparently.
No, just you.
Just me.
Finally sort that out.
God. Wait, what's it? Oh, I lost it now. Anyway, so basically all that happened on Vanderpump was Jax cried, "Ooh, I got caught stealing. Oh, Lisa, please take me back."
We are British, darling. Hello there. We haven't been asked if we're gay yet, but we're asked if we're British.
You just ruined it. We have not been asked that this whole show. Maybe it's my sick voice makes me not lispy, and then people don't think I'm gay.
But what about me? I must not sound gay either.
Well, that's not true. Lisa says you're not important. Oh, thank you, Harmony. Yes, that
you're not important enough to be called gay today on this show.
Right. Julie Chen made that line famous, is my point. And Giselle says masculinity via the flu. Exactly.
important enough to be called.
You're not important enough to be hated. Yeah. So then Jax grovels, you're suspended to Lisa. Who cares?
I can't trust you. I know you've admitted season after season of stealing multiple bottles of vodka and champagne from my restaurant, but now since you have these sunglasses, I can't seem to trust you anymore. You have 2 weeks to think about it.
I'm literally approving the edits of this show where you're drinking my stolen champagne and telling your mom how all the silverware and plates from your house are mine. But this, I will take a stand on.
Yeah. So you talk about how fake it is with Beverly Hills. This is super fake, but it's funny fake. I don't mind this. I think it's hilarious.
And
all the contradicting and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to move over to Atlanta because we don't have a lot of time left. Well, you didn't watch Atlanta. I'll just fill you in. Phaedra needs a spoon. There's one line. I forget what it was. It was just some line, and Phaedra just interacts, and she's like, anybody got a spoon? Oh, Kenya says I want to gouge my eyes out with a spoon rather than to continue this conversation. And then it cuts to the DR, and I just love Phaedra going, anybody got a spoon? Anybody got a spoon? I want that to be a gift. And if that is a gift, please send it to me. I need it.
Oh my gosh, I love Phaedra. I love her. She's very funny.
You only really need to watch the first 15 minutes of like any Bravo show. You only need to watch the first 15 minutes and the last 5. That's the only time anything actually happens. So we finally see the sit down with Kenya and Kim and Cynthia. And Cynthia does her classic, I'm going to sit there and not say anything and let the other people fight around me.
Oh, with the directing?
It all went down. Cynthia was like, listen, Kenya, you didn't show up, so Kim's got the commercial. And Kenya was like, well, I got a problem with that. It's like,
I was putting out fires, big chocolate fires, right?
Well, she's like, you had plenty of time to clue me in. Okay, and Cynthia was like, no. And then Kim Richards is like, no, bitch. You didn't show up to the meeting. Kim Richards
is on this episode?
Kaya, Kim, Tootie, what the hell her name is? Kimmy, Fields, Cookies. You get the point. You didn't watch. This is hard enough already.
But I know their names.
Well, I'm on medication.
I guess started.
Then their BFF fight. Right.
And Kim Richards said.
Right.
Kim was on this.
No, but
They're
she could have been. So, whatever.
Do we think Bethany's making a play for Beverly Hills to switch?
No.
Okay.
They would never let her do it. They need her to save New York. So, yeah. Kim, whatever. Kenya gets snotty with Kim, and she's like, how many commercials did you edit, Kim? And Kim's like, I'm not answering that. You're not the client. And then Kenya's like, whatever. And then, like, she stands up. She does the pulling out of Kim's chair. P.S. Go figure the Bravo edit. That is not when Kim says, that's some bullshit. Kim doesn't say any of that. Kim just walks away and doesn't say anything. And Kenya just follows behind her, clapping, going, the Emmy for most dramatic walkout goes to Kim Fields, which was kind of funny. And then Kim goes in her room, and I don't think her husband's gay anymore. Rehashes the whole thing to him. Is stupid.
Yeah.
Wasn't that great? Did Garrett teach you that? No.
Mrs. Garrett. From Facts of Life. That's where she's from originally.
Oh, right. She's like, it was all stupid. Like, the fight was real. I did enjoy it. That's not what was stupid. It was just stupid that I think Kenya was looking for a reason to be mad. However, John. So this all happens, and Kenya's pissed, and she wants to go home. The next scene...
To that outhouse that doesn't have walls?
Yeah. The next scene is Cynthia walking in with Nene at the dinner. The look on Kenya's face, like everyone's like, oh my God, Nene. Everyone's like freaking out. And Kenya's like twitching. Like her eye was like this. Like she was going to explode.
Now that's worth seeing.
It was. The first 15 minutes of Atlanta was very good. We had all the drama, but again, all the drama they showed on the preview. You saw the preview, you saw it all.
Well, and I did see the preview, but I think like Kenya should not be allowed to come back until her house is complete. She's not a housewife because she's not married. At least have a house, right? Like you're not a wife or have a house. So have one of them at least, right?
I like Kenya. I honestly like Kenya.
See, I like Sheree better. I don't see. I rag on all of them for not having any money. Sheree doesn't either, but for some reason I don't mind Sheree. I just like her.
Sheree needs to never stand near anyone because she's still in her Kmart outfits. I don't understand what's going on with her Kmart outfits. For some reason, she can't get a designer label of anything. I am not one to talk. I think I would look nicer than Sheree if I was on that show. I don't know what she's wearing half the time. It's like she wore like the dangle bead thing on her hair this episode. Like, I'm not going to do my hair. I'm just going to put this bead thing over it. I was like, what are you talking about? Maximus Mom's Redheaded Michelle says, that's right, blue light special. And Sheree showed up with Bob, the ex-husband, who we've always seen her fighting with for child support. Now he's here, and they're trying to work it out. It makes no sense.
Well, I think he's paying it now, right? So now she can finish that house. Yeah.
Well, and the last time we saw her and Nene...
Sheree, I love that.
Yes, the last time we saw her and Nene, they were like, fix your face. Fix your teeth.
Yeah.
Fix your weave. Fix your face. And now they're like best friends.
Sheree and Nene?
Yeah. Best friends.
Girl.
But I will tell you this. Sheree is the shit stirrer this episode. She is the one that goes to Kenya and goes, just so you know, Cynthia denied that you were friends. And then she goes to Needy and is like, just so you know, everybody's talking shit about you. Sheree, pretty much production said, Sheree, do you want to come on this trip? Here's what you're going to have to do. If you want, this is what you have to do. So I'm
gonna watch it, Shelly T. I'm gonna watch it.
It was a good one. It was definitely a good one. It had a lot of fluff in the middle. We didn't really have any candy other than, I want to change the baby room. And that's pretty much it for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Or as much as we have time to cover for today. That's what happened on Real Housewives of Atlanta, throwing shade. Right. So where we left it off, Nene and Didi and Cynthia are now closer. Nene and Kenya they're trying to work it out. And next week we start shooting the commercial.
Can't wait. Yes, I'm definitely going to watch it. And Potomac for Trek Lord.
Yes, Trek Lord. Well, unfortunately, John just arrived home and did not watch Potomac, and I won't watch that shit show. I saw her on one of the ladies on Watch What Happens Live. She seemed like a wet blanket, and then they showed a clip from their show, which is the housewives fighting, which you'd think I would like it, but it just seemed so stupid. So stupid.
Yeah. It's just too forced for me.
It seems like slow torture.
But you know what I do want to see? And I forgot the name of it. It's a touring show where a group of people are touring around the country. It's not an Amazing Race. No one's racing. It's just a tour. It's like Tour Something. That looks really good. Another thing that looks good on Bravo is Recipe for Disaster. Or it's like a cooking show.
Well, if only you had a show on Monday nights where you could talk about whatever you want.
I can, but it's turned into John's Justice Hour. So,
yeah, well.
Justice from John or somebody's, Tour Group. Thank you, Binky.
Tour Group, it's called, right.
That looks good. Like, I'm interested. I'm getting more back into this and less of the Housewives. I don't know.
Well, hold on. There's only 2 more episodes left on the seasons that you keep saying are just starting up. Virgo Baker says, speaking of cremation, I just want 6 Feet Under back on my TV.
Me too.
Best ending ever. I agree. 6 Feet Under is one of my 3 favorite endings ever of a show. John, that is a great show. I like it. Recipe for Disaster is made by the Cutthroat Kitchen creators, says Tess McLean. So that should be interesting.
Yeah, so I want to kind of see those. I like those types of more Bravo shows, and yeah.
Well, good. That's great. Maybe you watch those shows then. We'll turn the Bravo show into recapping those shows. You can take it over, and then I'll go back to doing audio blogs for the housewives.
Well, and I can do that until I'm doing 3 shows a week with Dana and for Big Brother Canada.
No.
Oh.
You're not.
You let me know. Because that's what we did last year. You just let me know.
No, that's not happening.
I'm just sitting here.
No, Big Brother Canada is 1 show a week, and Dana is covering it on her own, and we'll guest in if she needs us.
Oh, God. Wow.
We all got our own shows. We're moving on up.
Moving on up.
Hubs bought me boxed wine, said every episode of 6 Feet Under. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. I love the Dexter finale. Kathy S., is there something wrong with you? Are you sick? Spoiler alert, anybody rip your headphones out if you don't want to hear the finale of Dexter if you ever plan on watching it. But 3, 2, 1, he's a lumberjack. That's the ending. He goes and he lives in a cabin as a lumberjack alone. It was the worst ending of any show I've ever seen. It literally enraged me how much time I invested in that show with the ending of Dexter. Enraged. Anyway, moving on.
Alrighty then. 3 minutes left of the Bravo show.
John, Miss Don Draper's birthday is on Monday. Get ready to sing to her.
She better call in.
She better. Will Jason perhaps join Dana for BB Canada? No, but I have a feeling Big Brother Canada players will be joining Dana for Big Brother Canada. We'll all sing. Yes, we'll all sing to Miss Don.
And one might have the same name as me.
Parvati? Party.
Larry.
John Party. Eric, Sopranos had the worst editing ever. I don't know. I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch either.
And Little Women Atlanta. I have not heard of Little Women Atlanta, but interesting.
I interviewed them at the red carpet for the reality TV award.
The Little Women?
Mm-hmm. There's Little Women LA. I think it was Little Women LA interview.
Oh, I thought Little House on the Prairie for some reason.
No, the tiny, tiny Little Women.
Okay, anyway.
Anyway.
Let me remind everybody before we end that tomorrow night is our show with Jason Roy covering Celebrity Big Brother UK. Then on Friday night is our fan show where I'm sure we'll talk more about Bravo, play some Kahoot. I know Maximus' mom made a reality recaps Kahoot, John. Maybe you should stop by and play. We'll talk whatever you guys want on Friday night, and then Monday, John is back. You are.
I am back, yeah.
You're back. Voice all warmed up, Eric. Yes, it does seem better. What else am I saying? Follow us on Twitter at Comedy Joda, at Reality Recaps. If you... what else do we do? YouTube, click on those buttons, thumbs up and subscribe. That helps support our shows. iTunes 5-star rating, get a nice review. Lastly, become a patron if you want to help support our shows. YourRealityRecaps.com/patron, Patreon. You get access to the Facebook group only for patrons, shows and content only for patrons. And John, as you know, as you might have seen, or maybe not with your no Wi-Fi, I just posted a video that's not available anywhere else of Amanda and McCrae in the Patreon.
Singing?
Mm-hmm.
Patrons, I know.
Patrons loved it.
It's hilarious.
Okay, so...
Just glad I'm a patron.
Don't worry about tomorrow. I don't have to be on the show. Hopefully, fingers crossed by Friday, I'll be back and alive. That's the plan.
Yay, everybody.
We'll see you all later, unless I'm forgetting something. And I love you. See you guys on Twitter. Bye, everybody.